Good morning, my little coffee beans, and welcome to Madeline's Life Management. Today I'm going to be talking about skin care gadgets. So my first gadget is my newest, and it's a high frequency device. It's used to help treat and prevent stubborn acne, shrink enlarged pores, reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, decongest puffy eyes, fade dark circles, stimulate hair follicles. And how it works is it uses neon. It has a chemical agent. Neon is what is inside the tubes. And what it does is it penetrates down through the epidermis into the dermis, and it smells. It smells a little funny. And it shoots oxygen to that spot. And this one's used for really stubborn blemishes. And you always want to ground it so you don't electrocute yourself. See that? That's so cool. And it's not painful at all unless you have it on a higher setting and you accidentally shock yourself. And we also have this one, which is also for acne. And it sounds kind of scary, but it doesn't hurt if you glide properly. And then this last one is for your hair. I've only used it twice, and it's supposed to stimulate the hair follicles. I get a piece of gauze to help with the gliding, and I put the gauze on my face, and then it just really easily, let me show you. Instead of like this kind of sticks, but when I put the gauze on, it creates a little bit of a jump for the electricity, and it just glides so smoothly. And it brings oxygen into that area. And so it really, oxygen, is antibacterial and helps with healing. It actually heals 2 times faster. So if you have a spot on your face that needs to heal, it's wonderful to use on the entire face. And then I also like treating just specific hormonal acne spots. It allows it to come to head or absorb into the body faster. It produces ozone for sterilization and can help wounds heal faster. It improves pH profile and promotes skin healing, and accelerates blood circulation and improves cellular metabolism, and it provides anti-aging, anti-wrinkle, and skin tightening benefits. The next thing I'm going to talk about is this microcurrent device, and this is the mini one, and I actually used this morning before I applied my makeup. So microcurrent is wonderful if you're using it consistently, or use it right before you apply your makeup, before an event, something like that. So you don't see long-term benefits unless you're using it consistently. But what you get the very first time you use it is you do get a little bit of a lifting effect, and it helps contour your face because it's helping with lymphatic drainage. And I do this on the highest possible setting, and it doesn't hurt at all. If you have, and you can't use oil with this because it won't work. The microcurrents will not penetrate, but you need some type of slip. So put a serum on, put your favorite facial cream with no oils on, something like that. I use a serum that I'm not crazy about, and I put it on, and after I'm done, I just wipe away the serum. So it just works to allow you to have slip, because if it ever sticks, it will shock you, and it is so painful. Also, when you're doing it around the eyes, you may see a little light, and that's perfectly normal and perfectly safe. So basically what this is compared to is a workout for your face, and it stretches muscles that you're not using all the time, and it also helps strengthen, it helps tighten. So it really is a wonderful machine. I see such a big difference with this machine, and I really love it. Now you have to be consistent. If you stop using it, you'll stop seeing effects. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is this light stem for acne. And this is wonderful. I know I've talked about it before on an Amazon favorites. Ooh. And basically it consists of, I don't know how to show it. There we go. It consists of blue and red light. And blue light is wonderful for killing acne-causing bacteria and bacteria in general. Blue light kills bacteria, so it's wonderful to use on acneic skin. And then red light helps healing and circulation and skin turnover, and it's just wonderful for stimulating. I know some people use it on their heads to stimulate hair follicles, and I just use it around my face to promote healing. So that's awesome. So this is an ultrasonic vibration machine, and it does a few different things, and I use 2 functions. It has 4 different functions, and I use 2 functions. I use one function to help clean out my pores and help lift debris and dirt and sebum, and I also use it for like a light exfoliation. And then I use the other side of the ultrasonic vibration to help push in my products. So you can use it like this, and it shimmies. It does little ultrasonic vibrations, and it helps kind of shimmy the dirt and debris and sebum out of the pore, and it takes it off that way. And then when you use it on this side, it just helps push in your product deeper into the pore, and it also gets a little warm, so it helps with the absorption of your products. So it's really wonderful, and I really like using it. It's just an extra step that you don't need, but is really luxurious and fun and just allows your products to work better. This is a face steamer, and you can use it just on its own, but I like to use it to kind of loosen up the sebum on my face and the fibers in my skin. It just loosens everything up. And then I use this pore sucker device on my nose area only. And why I do that is because it really sucks, and it really pulls at the skin. And so you don't want to use it around, it pulls at your skin, and I don't want to be pulling at any other areas of my skin, but your nose really doesn't get wrinkly, and I have the majority of my blackheads on my nose. So this really is wonderful, and it's disgusting, and just, it gets so much sebum up in there. It's so gross and so satisfying. So love this device, and I love this for loosening everything up. And I also really like using this device on my face when I first put a mask on, and then also loosen up the skin fibers and allow it with deeper absorption. And it loosens up the sebum and stuff, so if it's a mask to get stuff out, blah, blah, blah. And then I also love using this when I'm taking products off. When I'm taking a face mask off, while, I put the thing on, I just let it sit for a while, and I use this, and it just loosens everything up so I can take it off, being so gentle with my skin. I have two more products. I don't want to say I saved the best for last, but it's pretty awesome and it's kind of unique. But this one's not unique. This one is probably in everyone's home that's a skincare junkie, and this is the Soniclear. I know there's also the Clarisonic. There are a bunch of different devices out there, and I love this one because it has an antibacterial brush head, and then it just uses the ultrasonic vibration again to kind of wiggle everything out. And there's an experiment out there that you can look up on YouTube, and it's an orange, and half they put this thing that you can't see on the orange, and half of it you clean with your hand, and then they use a brush on the other side for the same amount of time, and the difference is incredible. So when you think of your face, it's kind of like an orange as it applies to the pores. So I really like that visual, and I love using this. It also beeps after you're done with each section of your face. And so I really like that as well, because I know I'm not going too fast, and I'm also not spending too much time. An Aqua Facial Machine. This is from Australia. This is an Australian brand, and it's really wonderful. They have two different sizes. This is the smaller size, and I have it in here because I use it more often, but you put water in here. This is like a hydrofacial. You put water in here, and then the gross stuff comes out down here. And they have a part that shoots out water and a part that sucks up. And it's wonderful. It sucks out all those blackheads and sebum and all the grossness in your skin. And it also like brightens it, and it's wonderful. It's a really great machine, but I talk about it more in depth in a video specific for it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.